Wow. If you see someone claiming this, that it's okay to use a 3-to-1 design safety factor, I think you need to either get them off your crew or you need to walk away from that crew. The basic guidelines are usually 5-to-1 design factor for static loads and 8-to-1 design factor or greater for dynamic loads. You're not even going to get a 3-to-1 design factor from the manufacturer. When you buy hardware, it's usually coming with a 5-to-1 or a 6-to-1 design factor stamped into it or built into it with its rating. This 3/4 inch shackle says 4 3/4 tons working load limit. That's probably calculated with a 5-to-1 design factor. Why am I going to then redesign my entire system and say that it's okay to use 3-to-1 if the hardware that I'm using wants you to start with 5-to-1? You do have to go to the manufacturer to find out actually what their rating is, whether it's using 4-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1. Those are usually the basic ranges that anything with a stamped working load limit or safe working load will use as its safety design factor. But you want to go back to the manufacturer and either find out what they're using or find out what they have as the tensile strength and then calculate that out. If this shackle has a 4 3/4 ton working load limit using 5-to-1 design factor, that means at 5-to-1 design factor, it can support around 9,500 pounds. And if you take that times 5, that means the tensile or breaking strength of this shackle is probably close to 47,000 pounds. But you do want to check with the manufacturer to make sure that's actually what the rating is and what the tensile strength is. They're not all guaranteed to use the same metric. 1/4 inch shackle, 3/4 ton, that's 1,500 pounds working load limit. 1,500 pounds times 5 is 7,500 pounds. So 7,500 pounds is the tensile strength. At 5-to-1, 1,500 pounds or 3/4 ton is the working load limit. We're doing entertainment rigging. Our specific entertainment rigging installation practices are going to call for us to decide what the design factor should be for our rig. And I'm never going to go below what the manufacturer states as their recommended. So I'm never going to go below 5-to-1. So where this person got 3-to-1 as the static load and 5-to-1 as dynamic load, I don't know. I think they're just pulling stuff out of their ass to not be wrong on the internet, which I think is kind of silly.